Hi guys, this is Greg Doyle for Eat, Sleep, Boxing, Repeat. It is prediction time. The fight I want to talk to you guys about just now, it's a cracker. It's on the 1st of May. It is for the undisputed women's lightweight title. It is between the champion, Katie Taylor, who is 17-0, and she takes on Natasha Jonas, who is 9-1-1. You know, guys, I think this might be a special fight. There's something strange about this fight in terms of Natasha Jonas has found a second wind in her career, and Katie Taylor, although I've got massive respect for her, watch all of Katie Taylor's fights, I don't know if it's just the fights with Pursuit, but I don't know if I'm detecting just a little bit of a slide there. I'm not sure, I'm really not sure, but something feels just a little bit different. But in this video, I will give you a brief background into both girls' careers. I will give you my keys to victory. Finally, I will give you my prediction. So let's start off with Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor, as I say, is 17-0. Fantastic fighter, Katie Taylor. Two-weight world champion, undisputed at lightweight, has fought anyone that will fight her. You know, just got massive respect for Katie Taylor. Won the Olympics a few times as well as an amateur. Just everything about Katie Taylor, even her attitude and the way that she conducts herself. She's just a quiet girl, quietly believes in herself, and she's just so respectful as well. I think there's just so much to like about her. But I think there's a lot to like about Natasha Jonas as well. I think Natasha Jonas seems like a good girl, and she's done well in her career so far. But Katie Taylor, she's got the two fights with Delphine Pursuit. Hard fights. You know, I'm not holding too much against Katie Taylor for those fights, because Delphine Pursuit will give anyone a hard night and potentially beat most women in the world, apart from someone who's super elite like Katie Taylor. She's coming off the win over Gutierrez, where she looked quite good in that fight as well. She's got some really good wins over people who have went on to be really good fighters, like McCaskill, who went on to beat Breakhouse for the welterweight title. So yeah, Katie Taylor's just a really good fighter, I just think that she's not really looked herself in her last few fights, but in the last 3 or 4 fights, 2 of them have been Pursuit. So maybe I'm looking into that a little bit too much, but looking forward to seeing Katie Taylor. Natasha Jonas, wow, how much did Natasha Jonas surprise us when she fought Terry Harper for the world title? I did not expect that performance. It did not look like the girl who had the shock defeat to Vivian Obanoff. And, you know, she's found this second wind in her career where she looks as though she believes in herself. I see videos of her and her little girl training together, and, you know, there's a different spark in Natasha Jonas's eyes, and I think you need to take that very seriously, because she's more than capable of beating Katie Taylor in this fight. They fought in the amateurs as well. It was very close then. Katie Taylor won, but, you know, the pros is a different game. Very different game. But if I can move on to keys to victory. For Katie Taylor, I think Katie Taylor needs to box Natasha Jonas. Don't stay on the back foot too long and invite Natasha Jonas, but try and bounce in and out of range. 1-2, single jab, straight right hand. You know, just keep in and out of distance. Don't let Natasha Jonas set her feet and get comfortable. For Natasha Jonas, I think that she needs to pressure Katie Taylor and throw off the right hand. Throw off the right hand constantly and keep Katie Taylor thinking about which way she's going to attack and come into the fight. So that's my keys to victory for both girls. But over and on to prediction time. It's a really tough one. I feel I say that about all my fights now, but most of the fights that I'll come to you guys with are really close fights. I just fancy Katie Taylor still to have a little bit too much. With all due respect to Terry Harper, there's levels between Terry Harper and Katie Taylor. And I think although Katie Taylor's getting a little bit on now, so is Natasha Jonas, but fighters come into their primes at different times in their career. I think that we've seen Katie Taylor's prime. I think Natasha Jonas might be in hers now. And I think I can see a hard fight, but I just see Katie Taylor coming through. So my prediction, 1st of May, women's undisputed lightweight title is for Katie Taylor to beat Natasha Jonas. Guys, Greg Doyle, 8 Sleep Boxing Repeat. Check out all of our social platforms. Please subscribe down below. I'll be back to speak to you guys again soon. Thank you.